Hey everyone, it's Renee Studios, and I'm just getting ready to, I guess you could say, put on a little bit of makeup. This isn't really, it's not a tutorial, but it's just me, with my everyday small makeup coverage. I don't do a full coverage, so I'm just gonna, do what I do, because I have to go to school today. I'm in cosmetology school, so let's get to it. So the first thing I did, I washed my face with the Neutrogena Acne Facial Bar and rinsed it off. Then I used some Family Dollar Store skin cream. It's similar to Noxzema. Put that on and let it sit for a couple of minutes. Then I took a hot washcloth and, I wrung all the hot water out and I just, put it on and wiped it off and everything. I had taken my shower and stuff. So then I put on some face moisturizer, which is pretty much the Family Dollar Store brand, which is probably similar to maybe some other facial moisturizer you all may use, but you can use whatever you want was for your face. Then I also, after that, I sprayed on the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Spray, and this is in, I believe, the cucumber scent, because they came out with different scents like in June, I believe. It's like a rose and cucumber, and then you have the regular one, of course. So this is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Spray. I hope you all can pretty much read that. I'm not sure but you see it say MAC Prep and Prime. So I did that, and I let it dry a little bit, but then I also went in with my Avon Ideal Flawless Tinted Moisturizer Lotion. It's a lotion that hydrates your face, and it has SPF 20 sunscreen, and it's in the color medium deep, which is pretty much for my skin tone, which is why I'm not putting on a full foundation coverage. So I did that, and as you can see, it's here, it's there, and it's on. So I think I'm going to probably start after that. I'm going to spray a little bit more on, because I think I'm going to conceal. So let me spray a little bit more. Do not spray with your mouth open. That is disgusting. But I'm going to do that. Let that dry. I don't have like a makeup kit around. I'm pretty much like living at home. My husband it's a mess. We all looking for a place to move and stuff. So, but I'm gonna conceal and probably color correct, because I do smoke a little bit. So I have like some dark stuff like around my mouth, and as you can see, my stuff is the face stuff is coming off. So when you have that, just because it's the cream, I like to the moisturizer, I like to just go in with my, what you call this, like a buffing brush, and I'm gonna spray it with the Fix Spray, and I'm just gonna buff again. Well, not again, but I'm gonna buff the Fix Spray, and pretty much 9 times out of 10 there's some what you call it, foundation left on this brush. So when you spray the Fix Spray, it's pretty much gonna come off, which is why I say I'm not doing a full coverage, because I'm not putting foundation on the buffer brush, but I'm gonna buff the Fix Spray and the moisturizer. Let me show us this on my neck, everything. This thing, I'm so horrible with eyelashes, but I'm gonna try. A while ago I could do it really good, really well, but I don't know, for some reason it's just not clicking. I don't know if it's the type of eyelashes that I'm using. But yeah, so get that buffed in. I'm sorry, I'm looking in my bathroom mirror. I probably really should be looking at the camera on my tablet, but as you can see, that's not happening. Okay, so did that. Now, like I said, I'm gonna color correct and I'm gonna say color correct and conceal right now. So what I like to do is I like to mix this conceal color. Oh, hold on. I'm so horrible at this. This is like my first video. Oh, all my brushes fell out. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't edit my videos, so please don't get into the idea of me you know, editing videos, because that's not happening. I don't even have an editing software, so you know. But let me put these in here really quickly. I'm such a mess. I'm such a klutz. Believe me, I'm really a klutz. It's not even allowed that one, honey. But yeah, okay, so I'll put those there. But I'm going to color correct. So this is just an unnamed conceal palette I got from Amazon. You know, came from China somewhere, so you know it was cheap. But I'm gonna use this here, which is the pink color corrector. I'm gonna mix this color and probably maybe this color here for my mouth. Because I just need, since I'm not putting on foundation, I just need something that's gonna match my skin tone, which I don't know if you can see. But, you know, I'm not dark. But I'm brown, caramel. You know, got a lot of caramel, baby. So, let's see how that works. Because, plus I have like a little mustache. I don't want that, you know, pretty much there. And I might try to put some of this maybe around, I mean under my eye, the just because I do have some dark circles and I don't get much sleep. So, of course, I'm going to have dark circles. I never had dark circles before. It's just lately as I'm getting older. Jeez, it ain't cute, honey. I'm telling you. It's not cute at all. Not one bit. It's not cute. So, do this. I'll buff it out in a minute. I might use my small beauty blender, but I just need to this color, and it might even highlight a little bit for me. I'm not really trying to highlight yet anyway, but we'll see. So do that. I don't know if I'm gonna use my beauty blender. I like using my buffer brush just because it gets everything like smooth and buffs everything out, and it blends, you know, it just really blends, and it blends very well. I don't know if you can actually like see too, you know. So Then I'm going to spray, thick spray. I like to spray the thick spray just because I like to set my makeup, you know, as I'm doing it, you know. So I'm gonna do that. Well, I did it already. Thick spray. These brushes that I'm using, they're non-name brushes. So for my concealer, I just use this flat brush. I guess it's called a concealer brush. And like I said, this is my I guess what I say, buffing brush. You know, the flat top and, you know, just round, and, you know, stippling brush. There you go. It's not like I don't know exactly, but I know it's not like the MAC or the Sigma brushes has numbers. This is just non-name. I got this, like, I think I got it off of Groupon or something. So we'll just see how everything else goes. Now I'm going to put on a eyeshadow base because I'm gonna do that first before I start highlighting. So I don't know if I'm gonna use my finger. I guess I'll use my concealer brush because, you know, I don't really use this too much and I've had it for a while, but it still works, which is pretty cool, you know. I guess eyelash glue or something. I don't know what that was. Look like hair too. But so I'm gonna put this on my lid just because I want to do this part first before I get to my eyebrows. I know a lot of young girls do their eyebrows first, but that ain't me. Sorry, huh? I'm just putting it, I'm packing it on. I'm not, you know, I'm just packing it on my lid, and I'm just going up into the crease of my eye. Then I'm just like smoothing it out, but I'm gonna blend it when I get ready to do my eyelashes. That way, you know, everything is blended and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'm missing a brush. I think one of my brushes fell. I don't know which one. I took something out, or maybe it's just like on the floor somewhere. I don't know where that brush went. I don't even know which brush it is, to be honest. I'm missing a brush. Let's see. I don't really know which one it is. That's odd. Oh, that goes there. I'll figure it out. Right now, I don't know. It was probably somewhere on the floor. Let's get to the eyebrows. With my eyebrows, I'm going to I don't know what I'm gonna use. Well, I usually use this eyebrow pencil. It's the Go Bro eyebrow pencil in black brown, and it's by Kiss. I usually use this, but I don't know, that's dark brown. I have another one that I actually opened yesterday. Let's see where it is. Yeah. I'll put it in another bag. I might have, because I don't see it, honey. I do not see it at all. If I did, I'm going to have to go and use this one because I don't feel like using anything. I don't feel like looking for it. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't feel like looking for it. I don't want to look for it. And then I got these things here for my eyebrows. It's like, what? I don't know if I'm actually going to use that just because I like my eyebrows. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and use this. So, what I like to do first is just brush. Use this part of the brush on the eyebrow pencil, which I cannot think of what this is called, so please, I'm just having a moment right now. Just go with me on it, okay? Don't talk about me. Just, you know, this is my first time, so please, just go with me on this, okay? But, I'm doing this, and I'm gonna brush my eyebrows. It's probably a little bit of pencil left on here, so which is pretty cool. Which means, you know, at least it's filling in my eyebrows. You know, it's filling in my eyebrows, so it's just cool. And I don't like having a full like eyebrow. I just like, you know, my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna line the bottom part of my eyebrow and then go to the top, which is not always cool, like, but I'm gonna fill in. I'm gonna lightly fill in the front part and just bring it out, just because I don't feel like doing a whole bunch of stuff with my eyebrows. A lot of times I try to make them as thick as possible, and then I get lazy and just like, well, let's just fill them in, because really eyebrow pencil is just filling in your eyebrows. But I love the eyebrows of the Motown ladies from like the 1950s and 60s, you know, and I try to do that, but it takes a lot of time and I don't feel like it. So I'm just doing this. I had an eyebrow piercing maybe about 14 years ago, and I was just playing around with my little cousin and she pulled it out, but it was already sore, and not real sore, but it was already infected a little bit and coming out. So I never got it done again. I had my tongue pierced, but I took that out a while ago just because my husband was like, well, I'm tired of that, and you know, you don't need it in. And when I used to work in the office, I would forget to put it back in weeks at a time and try to put it back in, and it just didn't work. You know, it would take forever. I'm like, I'm not gonna keep doing this, so just changed my mind. So I got my eyebrows done, and I'm just gonna brush them a little bit. Oh, I know what I'm looking for. I don't think it's missing. It's my eyebrow brush. That's what I'm missing. I was like, what is that? It's right here. Okay. That is something. I was like, what is going on? I can't find it. That's what I'm looking for, which I'm actually going to use in a minute. But I'm going to brush this over just so it can, you know, be smooth and all the hairs can fall in place. And I think if I can find it, I'm going to use my eyebrow powder. I have to find it. It's in, like, I have it. It's just in stuff somewhere where I probably threw it. I don't know. Let me see. I have to look for it. Okay. Yeah. Where is it? I don't know. See, I probably should have had this stuff out. I don't have, you know, like I said, I'm living at home, so I don't really even got no place to put nothing. I really need to find what I'm looking for, though. I mean, well, not find, of course, what I'm looking for, but I need to just put my stuff up somewhere. And I haven't. So, oh, I haven't seen that lipstick in a long time. What's that? That's a new, what's this? Something I took on vacation. What is it? It's from Avon. It's a eyeliner, but it don't say what color. Oh, black is night. Yeah, that's nice. I'm not trying to look glamorous at school. I just want to. I might use this red lipstick. That looks cool, pretty cool. I don't know. Let me see. What is it? Berry? Yeah, I might use that. That's pretty cool. It looks cute. But I can't find what I'm looking for. So, what we're going to do is, hoping it's in here. Maybe it's not. I don't know. So, what I'll do is just take a little bit of my bronzer. I'm going to take this little flat eyelid eyeshadow brush. I'm just gonna pat it and just, you know, just set my eyebrow with it. Okay, so I did that. It looked good. Not too bad. You think? Maybe? I don't know. I don't really like that one so much. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm just going to stretch this out. I know y'all like this is a long video, but that's not what it's meant to be. I know, it's taking a long time, but we're going to get this together, okay? So, what I'm going to do, I like a defined look for my eyebrows. So, I'm going to take this. Let's see, what have I been using? I don't know if I told you. Okay, the eyeshadow base is by NYX. That's NYX. I'm missing so much in this. I'm going to try to put this stuff down below, everything that I use in the comment box, and you know, so you can see. Just comment, subscribe, love, like, whatever the case may be. This is my first, so just bear with me, okay? So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to define my eyebrows. So I have this LA Girl Pro Concealer, high definition. It's in the color Warm Honey, which I've had this for a while, so I've never, you know, really like looked at this sort of color. I mean, you know, I just saw what it looked like and was like, okay, I need that to conceal. And at the time, I think I had the wrong kind of foundation or something. And then at the time, of course, I didn't know how to use the concealer. I mean, I knew about concealer, but I mean, I didn't know exactly how to use it. So, but I'm not taking too much, just a little dab. Just stick it in the thing. I took the brush off. Little dab, and it'll work enough for eyebrows, top the eyebrows and below. And really, I'm taking a long time doing all this. Good thing I had taken my shower and everything, because I should be, you know, getting ready for school. Of course, honey. But, you know. But I do, I like a defined eyebrow for some reason. Just because I guess it's clean to me. You know what I mean? It's just really clean. It's crisp. You know, it don't look weird. You know, I don't know. That's just me. So please, as time goes by, you will find a edited video, but right now I don't have that type of software, honey. So it's not happening. Sorry. I'm gonna take my blending brush. If you have one that looks like this, you know, then that's fine. But this is what I'm using right now. So I'm just going to blend, you know, the concealer. And this is going to help with highlighting also. I mean, you don't really want to highlight your eyebrows, but it's just, you know, something that's usually done, I guess. And then while I'm doing this, I'm going to also blend and buff out the eyeshadow base that I put on. And I think it might be, I don't know, it might be some eyeshadows left on this brush from yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, day before yesterday. Because today is Friday, so Wednesday when I went to school I had put this on, which is not bad, but then, you know, so it's like, oh, that's what you're going to use, that's what you can't use. But yeah, I'm going to blend it, buff it out. Pretty cool. But you don't want to do it too harsh. Like, just hold, which I found, just try to hold, you don't have to hold it like up here, but, or all the way down at the end, but just hold it at least 1/4, 1/4 of the way, and just, you know, like you sweeping or something. You know, just let it move. Don't be like, but just, you know, lightly buff, go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth and forth and back and forth, back and forth and forth. You see how it's blending well? Because it's actually working for me, because I'm going to contour with some dark stuff, which is my plan anyway. So with that being done, honeys, let's go in and do a little highlighting. I'm going to take my stippling brush though and kind of go over everything. Okay, now what I want to do now is go in with my powder. I never get this right. I don't know if I can never tell. They look the same. My bronzer and my pressed powder. Maybe can't. I think my bronzer is darker, which is cool. So I think I'm going with the pressed powder. Yeah, because my bronzer is dark. And I'm contour with a little darkness, but I think I'll do that. And I'm going with my other buff brush. I'm just going to put this actually all over my face. Like people say, well, just put it where you didn't highlight it. You know, I put this all over my face. My grandmother put this all over her face, you know. Man, I was a little girl, you know, and stuff. She don't wear makeup or anything like that. She just wore pressed powder, so. But, yeah, so, do this. That way, actually, this is actually the first time that I've actually done this, so I'm actually glad about it. But it's my brush. Oh, I'm losing everything today, honey. Everything is falling out. Don't look at my clothes. I have on my pajamas. But yeah, so doing this, alright, got the powder, and I'll get some of the bristles off my face. So coming off. Oh, yeah. See, that's why they're cheap. Just because stuff comes off. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, so got that out the way. I don't know what this little line. I got these lines in my forehead, honey. That just, I can't stand them. I wish they'd go away somewhere. Just because. If I can at least darken them a little. These lines are hard. I hate having, like, I guess what you call them, like frown lines or something. It's just not cool. I'm gonna mix. I'm sorry. The powder, the pressed powder I'm using is actually from Avon. It's called Extra Lasting in the color Fawn. So I told you I'm horrible at this. I'm just doing stuff. Okay, so don't. I'm trying to conceal. I'm using the blue to try to conceal my lines. I'm not understanding this stuff here. Maybe if I stop frowning. Okay, I think that is better. Thank you, Jesus. Woo! I didn't know what was going on now. It's like, hey girl, get your face together. I'm like, I'm trying. Okay. Some like stuff on. I'm gonna go in with to highlight. I'm just gonna highlight under my eye. I'm not trying to do it too much. This ain't glamour school, man. But I'm gonna go in with this yellow. I don't know if you can actually see it, but I should hold it that way, huh? This yellow here. And you see? There you go. That yellow there. And I'm gonna highlight under my eyes. I feel like I have stuff under my eyes. I know this is gonna be a long video. Yeah, I do have something. Okay, I'm gonna highlight. I was trying to get the bristle from that brush. Them things just don't know, honey. So, I'm just highlight. I'll probably use my blending brush for this. Highlight just under my eyes, bridge of my nose. Can y'all see that? I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna highlight. I think I'm just gonna highlight this under my eye. I'm not gonna do anything else. Because I can blend it out. I'm gonna use my If I can find you, I'm trying to hurry and get the hell out of here and go to school. You know, this is really why I really don't do makeup on my face all the time, just because it takes forever. So long. I'm like, I don't get it. And other people like, you'll never get it. And I'm like, really? Okay, so I'm gonna spray this Fix Plus on my small beauty blender. And I'm just gonna spray the whole thing. Let the thing get moist or something. I don't know. I just see people do this on the thing. So I'm just gonna buff that a little bit. Probably need to put some more. Cupid's bow, bottom of my chin, and maybe here, kind of like there a little bit, you know. Yeah, do that there. It's like it's not much highlight. It's probably true. I probably need to do some more. So I'm gonna try. I don't even know what time it is. I just know I gotta be to school by. I need to like slide my card at like 5. Right now, it ain't working. Okay. I think that was just I needed a little bit more highlight. Yeah, I might have to mix that with the, I don't know, mix that with this. Then, these dark circles, I had them alright until I put this stuff on here. Let me try to highlight a little bit more. Maybe I should use the foundation with it, but we'll see. It don't hurt to keep, you know what I'm saying, keep it moving, honey. We'll see. I'm gonna try to go in with my other brush, and I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. I'm not really, I don't know, I'm not really liking this. Maybe it's just me, just because I can see what my face looks like. Man, it might look different on the like camera when I upload the video, but I don't know. Okay, let's contour now, ladies. Type of contour I want, I don't know, honey. Contour, I'm gonna contour my nose first. I don't know, it's kind of light for me. Maybe if I mix them, it might be alright. But it's like a, ooh. this is the dark, it's like a chocolate brown. So I'm using this one here. It's like a chocolate brown almost. So I'm using that to contour, and I'm going to use this one here, which I pretty much was using like in my eyes and stuff a little bit, to contour my nose. And I love to have like a small nose just because it looks cute, you know. Highlight again, just so it can, be all up in here. So I'm going to try to buff my face out with my I need another brush. Oh no. I'm just contouring, like, okay, how am I going to contour this? You know, I want something that's gonna really, you know, stand out. I don't want, you know, I want a lot of contour. I love contouring. I'm not a highlighted person, but I'm not up for highlighting, but I love the contour, you know. I'm up for that. I love that. Get under here, and actually it's coming out pretty cool. It's like the first time my makeup is actually, I mean, my makeup comes out good.